My user tip for a new user, whether you're personal or for business, is to immediately turn off the email notification. And the reason for that is you will get new followers that will find you, and you'll almost be overwhelmed with how many emails actually come in. And there's two things that keep you from using something, and that is not doing it enough and not seeing any benefit, or feeling overwhelmed by something, and so you don't actually go and use it. So on that side of the receiving too many things, you get emails for every single person who follows you with a little bio on them and an ability to follow them back. And it keeps you away from the web interface, which is where you first initially use Twitter. So I think what's real important is you need to get on Twitter and find those people that follow you through the Twitter interface. Meaning you go and you log in and you click on your profile or homepage where it shows that you've got the followers, and you click on that and you can actually see the people, you can see their last tweet, and you can immediately follow them from there or click on their profile and read about them, which I think is real important because it gets you using it. And the part that keeps other people from not staying on Twitter and enjoying it is not learning it and using it, because repetition is the mother of skill, and you love things that you do a lot, hopefully. So I think that's a really good tip. And then I think for the second tip is to find and start trying out third-party applications so that you can grow from the user interface, because one way to also love Twitter is to be able to follow conversations of things that you enjoy or are interested in. And there used to be a way that you saw anybody talking to anybody, but that's different now. So you have less ability to discover new people or new things because you don't get to see an entire conversation sometimes. So you need to pay attention to retweets, and if you see somebody saying something very interesting or retweeting somebody good, go check them out and see if they're somebody that you'd like to follow. And if you do follow somebody and sometimes you just don't like what they're saying or you just don't click with them, first choose to ignore. Don't just write them off. And then diversity is good on Twitter, because you can befriend and know about things that typically don't interest you or people that you wouldn't normally be friends with. But you can be on Twitter because you don't have to have that real, I don't really hang out with people like you, but yet on Twitter you're bearable, right? And then you learn from people, and you actually, by the time that you meet them in real life, you already love them enough that it doesn't matter that they're different. Right? And that's what I love about Twitter, is because it expands your circle. You're automatically going to be drawn to the people who think like you, talk like you, tweet like you, just because that's normal. We like ourselves. But then if you can find the people that aren't like you, that's where you grow. So that's where I think it's nice. Okay.